birds here. It's stunning.
That is, eh?
And it's so nice to have it so much cooler today.
It is so much nicer than the, 35 odd degrees we've had the last couple of weeks, or last week.
It's been insanely hot. What actually is the temperature today?
It's 20 degrees actually, nice mild, eh?
Yeah, that is. Oh, hey guys!
Oh, hello!
Good to see you!
This is Amelia!
And this is Jonathan!
And we're the Two Broke Explorers.
We are staying, as you may remember from our previous episode, at the Futululu Caravan Park for a little over a week, and it's only 17 kilometers from the beautiful St Lucia town.
So we decided we're going to come into town and have a look around, see what we can see.
Of interest, we spent a large chunk of our honeymoon time about 2 years ago here in the St Lucia area. We went up into the Isimangaliso wetland park. We got to swim at Cape Vidal. We went and enjoyed some of those stunning viewpoints that they have there. And, you know, we saw some of the big wildlife.
Yeah, but this time we decided we're going to stay in town and visit some of the curio shops that we can find here and, you know, do some of the views of the park, because this time we've got a bit of a shoestring budget.
Well, it's going to be fun looking at the curio shops and trying to see something, because we've only got like 30 bucks in cash today.
And they don't take card, so we'll have to use cash.
They're roadside curio stalls. It's understandable.
Oh, and Amelia's actually packed an awesome lunch for us, so we're definitely going to find somewhere to have a bit of a picnic.
And today for me is a pretty good energy day, so I'm really hoping we can try some of the walks around town. There's actually a few hiking trails that are completely free and open access to anyone around the town.
Well, time's a waste and let's get going.
Okay, come on guys! So we're going to do the Esturary Boardwalk, and something that we find around St Lucia a lot is the signs that are giving you warnings for hippos, sharks and crocodiles. So it seems like we're going to be past most people, so I think it's now safe to take off the mask.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Breathing fresh, clean air again. But hey, if you're around people, wear the mask.
Always the mask. Remember to hydrate.
The cameraman has to hydrate too. That enough?
Thank you.
Alright. It is still quite warm and dry here, so it's weird to say it's humid, but it's dry, but it is. So lots and lots of water.
Yep, lots and lots of water.
So I was reading something really interesting about Isimangaliso wetland parks, that they have more than 200 kilometers of unspoiled beaches in the park.
That's further than Durban to Pietermaritzburg and back.
I know, it's crazy, right? But something else really interesting about the area is that it's world renowned for the leatherback turtles that come here to nest.
Yeah, when is turtle laying season?
Actually, as far as I know, nesting season is right about now, between November and March. If we're really lucky, this boardwalk does go onto the beach. We might, the very, very, very thick might. And it's got turtle tracks and nests.
St Lucia is only 2.5 hours drive from Durban, so if you're well organized and you're really determined, you can get here and back in one day.
Well, if you're thinking about it, do, and if you don't want to do the whole here and back in one day, stay at Futululu Caravan Park.
That's a very good idea.
replace post a pic on Facebook, Zinny Rocks. Hells yeah! So apparently that's something new. Hide or replace post a pic on Facebook at Zinny Rocks. I guess I'm going to be doing something when we get home back to our decent internet. I think I'm going to put on my mask. Interesting is that the St Lucia locals say that oftentimes at night they find or they spot leopards wandering the streets at night. But not just leopards, hippos too.
Well, we should be careful then, because hippos are Africa's most dangerous animal. They kill more people in Africa every year than great white sharks worldwide.
Well, that is actually quite true. I recently found that on an internet website. I can't even remember where I looked it up, but it was a legitimate site.
We do our research.
Yes, we do. It showed that hippos in Africa in 2019 killed 3,000 people, whereas great white sharks killed only 5 people in the same period of time worldwide. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, and hippos aren't even carnivores. They also run quite fast. They can run up to about 30 k's an hour and swim, or well, run on the sea floor bottom or the water floor bottom at 8 kilometers an hour. So they're fast.
Well, I guess I don't really have to outrun the hippo. I just have to outrun you. Bye.
Hey, I thought you loved me.
Okay, I'll run as slow as you and we can both die.
Or we can just climb a tree.
But what if there's a leopard up the tree?
Okay, that might be an issue.
My stick is not strong enough to hold a hippo's mouth open. From the research I've done about St Lucia and the surrounds, that dune over there is one of the largest forested dunes in Africa. I stand to be corrected, but that's what I have seen in some of the research about St Lucia.
That is really cool. one of the things, because we are out at Lulu Park, there is no access to the high-speed internet we used to at our home. So it's been a bit of an issue for us with no internet.
A bit of an issue is a bit of an understatement. It's been driving Mr. here virtually insane.
Yeah, it has. That's why we came into town and decided we're going to take a bit of a splurge. You know, even on our shoestring budget, we can afford 2 milkshakes. So we wanted to go to a restaurant and see if they've got uncapped internet, which most of them do.
Yeah, especially because we had a very important email that we needed to deal with. So we came into town, but I've been extremely fussy when it comes to restaurants. We're in the middle of the pandemic, and if I walk into a restaurant and I see that any member of the staff, whether I can see those in the kitchen, which is a plus factor if I can, or any of the wait staff, the hostesses or hosts, if anyone there is not wearing their mask correctly, I will quite honestly turn around and walk out. And today we had that experience with 4 different restaurants in the St Lucia town. They were just not COVID compliant, and I'm not willing to sit down and actually have anything there.
Fortunately, however, and we're going to give a huge shout out to John Dory's St Lucia for this, they were. Not only were they 100% COVID compliant, they went above and beyond what was expected of them. It was just nice to be able to go to a restaurant and not have to worry about the person that came in, are they wearing their mask, or the wait staff or the staff in the kitchen, are they wearing masks? They all were wearing the mask at all times, and it was a very refreshing situation.
I mean, there was a hand sanitizer on every table that was allowed to be sat at. They were enforcing social distancing. They had hand sanitizer at the entrance. They even had the piece of paper where you've got to write down your details at the entrance, which, yes, it does make it a little bit more effort, but human health is not to be messed with, and I really appreciate that they were doing that.
And as these chain restaurants often have, they've got their own music station, and this one was called John Dory's Music. And even on that, every half an hour, they would just have a bit of a pause in the music, and the announcer would come on and say, hey guys, please remember it's time to wash your hands and sanitize. So it's little things like that that really makes a difference to us and really makes us comfortable enough to actually go to that restaurant, and even, like we are doing now, share it and promote it to you guys.
So if you come into St Lucia, come to visit St Lucia, the restaurant that we would recommend is definitely John Dory's St Lucia, and you know, give them a bit of support and be nice about wearing your mask, please.
Thank you, guys.
Go away, Ant, it's my food. And where? Oh, these ones. Okay, these are not bad. What do you think, love? We've got a choice of this or those little animals at the other lady. What do you think? The drum. There's bead animals, or there's wooden masks, or
I think maybe a drum.
A drum. Alright. I think red or green?
Well, you know what my favorite color is.
Your favorite color is red. Alright, I actually think I prefer the key rings to the little animals. We got a little animal a couple of years ago. Alright, I think, or a guitar. St Lucia guitar.
I think a little drum.
Alright, a little drum. Okay, look, let me not step on these things. Let me not step on them. That there are so many more things that one can really enjoy in and around St Lucia.
Yeah, like doing a horse ride on the beach, or even in the game reserve itself.
Yeah, or you know, you could hire a bicycle and cycle around town and through the trails and even on the beach.
or you can get a boat cruise on the lagoon and see some crocs or hippos up close.
If you want to see crocs up close, you can even go to the Crocodile Center.
Or you can go do a night drive in the game reserve.
Or if you're going to do something at night, you might even decide that you want to do please remember this is guided, a guided hike at night to go and find the turtle nests.
Yeah, so if you're like us or on a tight budget, perfect place to come.
St Lucia definitely has it. And I think, today was well spent, and now we're going to enjoy, or we're hoping to enjoy, a sunset on the very aptly named Sunset Jetty.
So guys, if you like what you saw on our low budget visit to St Lucia, please remember to hit the like button and subscribe.
And don't forget to, so that you're notified when you get our next video up.
Ding, ding, ding.
Ding, ding, ding.